Oh. But I... Is this the story, or is this a side quest? I mean, it's all technically side quest, but is this...
Here, my treat.
Oh, thanks. Everybody's treating me to candy. You guys are the best.
Thanks, Daniel, but honestly, everyone needs to stop handing me chocolate wherever I go.
That statement should never be spoken, Kylie. That makes no sense. Everyone can give me chocolate wherever I go, if they please it.
Headmistress, Madame Pomfrey, Mr. Potter, Robin, Kevin, and of course the two of you, even Colby Frey just the other day. It was the strangest thing.
This is the best day ever. I love this.
Speaking of, how was your Hogsmeade visit with Mr. Potter?
We sort of just got chocolate and hung out.
Hey, that is a good day. That is always a good day.
Is that why you've been reading about the Patronus charm?
Yeah, he didn't teach it to me yet.
Well, it was just a bit of like reading. I decided to give it a try myself. Really? How did it go? Show us.
It didn't.
Expecto Patronum.
Well, that's something.
And that's that. I'm still working on it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You've got quite the head start.
You are already making more than that, Daniel. And Ivy has a pug. Not a pug, a bulldog.
Ah.
Chocolate, please?
Thank you, Mrs. Flume, but we're not really looking for more chocolate right now.
Kylie, what is wrong with you? Are you even human? Oh. Oh, who sent it? That's a bit creepy.
It's from Professor McGonagall. She wants us to finish up here and report to her office straight away.
Oh, I guess it's time for the punishment.
This can't be good.
I'm surprised the headmistress waited so long to punish us.
Probably took her that long to think up a suitable punishment.
I finally stopped seeing Dementors whenever I close my eyes. And now this.
Are you making more of that potion, buddy? I'll pay you. I have a lot of extra chocolate I can use.
Need more dreamless sleep potions? I've got plenty of time to brew some.
Yes, please. Thank you, friends.
Thanks, Daniel. They help me sleep, but I still just don't feel like myself.
Why are you nightmaring all the time and in need of so many potions, Kylie?
Well, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Detention, all three of you. A month should do it.
You made us come all the way here just for that? You couldn't have just said it in the letter?
A month?
So is Fisher
Glad
dead?
It isn't too, Mr. Page. Your actions certainly justified it.
Yes, headmistress.
He's gone from shackles to vacuuming.
Now, handing out punishment isn't the only reason I called you in.
Alright.
It seems a rather valuable goblin-forged sword has gone missing.
Was this the Goblin Forged sword we're all thinking about, or a different Goblin Forged sword?
Missing?
Ah. I see what they're getting at here.
Wait, you think one of us took it?
How would we even steal the sword of Godric Gryffindor?
No one's accusing you.
You sure?
Not yet, anyway. It's simply curious the sword went missing the same night as your misadventure.
I don't know. Ask Fisher about it. Ask Emshi about it. You know, that actually might have been a good idea. I don't know if Goblin Silver is effective against Dementors, but wouldn't hurt to try.
We didn't steal any bloody sword. We're not thieves. I'm sure there were others out after curfew that night too. It can't just be the three of us.
Yes, I'm well aware you aren't the only suspects, Mr. Page. I've spoken with the Freys, who claimed they were only out to steal unicorn hairs from Professor Slughorn's storeroom.
Wait, then why did Colby tell us he went to the Forbidden Forest? Damn you, Colby!
I knew it! He was going to cheat! Well, I don't see them here, which means they've probably got an alibi.
Indeed. Professor Slughorn's sneakoscope proved that they were not at the scene of the crime during the time window.
Sneakoscope.
Oh!
So did they get detention for sneaking out? So why do we have dungeons and what are they used for?
Thank you, Mr. Filch, but we're not locking students up.
What were they used for? Why did the four founders build dungeons?
Thank you, Professor McGonagall.
In a school. A children's school. 11 to 17-year-olds. Dungeons. I'd have lots of questions before I consented to have my children come here.
Without concrete evidence. So I suggest all three of you tread lightly while the professors look into this matter.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you threatening to put children in a dungeon?
Professor McGonagall, I don't know if it'll help, but I think I saw someone in the castle that night. They were sneaking around, but I couldn't tell who it was. Not with the hood on.
That's just what a thief would say. Well, then why should I even bother telling you anything?
I think it's someone I've met, though.
Reshi, whatever his name is. Oh. Okay then.
I can't believe we're the prime suspects in a robbery.
Filch is just being his usual self, threatening students with dungeons and chains. Don't pay him any attention.
Dumbledore made a serious mistake. Well, he's made lots of serious mistakes, but I think he made a serious mistake when he put Filch in a place where there were lots of children.
I've got to ask you something though.
What? No, I didn't actually steal it.
What? What is it with the both of you?
Did you really see what you said you saw that night? The hooded figure, I mean.
Yes.
What Daniel meant to say is, we've never doubted that you saw something. It's just that you've been so sleep-deprived recently. Sometimes people start seeing things when they haven't slept for a few weeks.
A few weeks? Kylie hasn't been sleeping for a few weeks? There's something.
I am probably exhausted, but definitely not mental, if that's what you mean.
That's not what I meant either. Just maybe you're not all there neurologically. That's more or less the same thing. No,
That's not what we're saying at...
those didn't sound so confused as upset, shocked. Oh, nice. Cool. More than one student or more than one Dementor.
I'm sorry, Professor. Are you saying there were multiple attacks?
Honestly, they should have started teaching them this as soon as they were old enough to even have the possibility to learn. Yes, maybe they all wouldn't get it their first year, but that's no reason not to teach them. Who could it be? How'd he sneak in without us noticing? Ah.
It's my pleasure, Professor. I hope I can be of assistance. I do have a bit of experience instructing students on how to cast a proper patronus. It's difficult, but far from impossible.
Yeah, is the charm really as difficult as they say, Mr. Potter? Sir?
Well, the brilliant mind who first taught me this charm described it as highly advanced magic. It remains one of my favorite charms to this day. Very rewarding.
I noticed you didn't quite answer her question.
Professor Brindlemore said there were multiple Dementor attacks. Why are they suddenly so active and so close to Hogwarts?
This looks like she's doing a reality TV show interview.
Mr. Potter, if I may, you mastered the Patronus charm at a very young age, didn't you?
Indeed. I was about your age when I learnt it. Hopefully that gives you some confidence.
You could summon a corporeal Patronus like Mr. Potter. That would just solve everything.
What the heck was that?
Did you receive bonus points in your OWL exams for this charm, Mr. Potter? Does it still grant bonus points now?
I'll leave that question to Professor Brindlemore. As I said, the Patronus charm is very rewarding, in more ways than protecting my treasured memories from Dementors.
And...
Dementors.
Oh.
Just thinking about them makes me shiver.
Professor, there's a student dead on the floor! What is this?
A Patronus can take the form of an animal, although many won't achieve that on their first try. If you're lucky, you may see a wispy, incorporeal Patronus that, while not as powerful, will offer a modicum of protection against a Dementor. Don't be too intimidated, though. Mrs. Flume from Honeydukes told me the other day that one of you can already cast an impressive incorporeal Patronus.
I was gonna say one of you can actually cast a corporeal one. Ivy!
Now, to demonstrate, would you mind showing everyone?
Actually, Ivy should show everyone. She already has a corporeal one.
Me?
This is the part where you fall dead on the floor.
I'm sure you'll do just fine. Let's get started, shall we? First, think of a memory, the happiest you can remember.
That time everyone was giving me chocolate.
Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum.
A bit nervous, are we? Don't worry, I'm sure it'll come back to you soon enough.
Damn, Mrs. Flume.
Let's all practice together, shall we? Start with a happy memory.
My happy memory was not being here called out in class by Harry Potter. I thought you were my friend. Do you guys even have any happy memories?
What's your happy memory?
Happiest I've been was the day I got my wand. Cursed my brother in the alley straight away.
Sounds about right. How about you, Colby?
What's your happy memory?
Is it the dragon? It's the dragon, isn't it?
What's your happy memory?
sitting at the breakfast table with Mum and Esme, right after I got my Hogwarts letter. I don't think I've ever been happier.
I'm sorry. You need a hug.
What's your happy memory?
Where's Winifred?
Winifred, of course. The two of us, holding hands, knowing that nothing could separate us. Ever.
Is she back yet? This is 4th year, right? Is she still hating you, or have we moved past that?
What's your happy memory? What's your happy memory?
Oh, you guys aren't important enough, okay.
What's your happy memory? What's your happy memory?
Reading a book. Oops. Oh well.
Alright, everyone got a happy memory? Excellent. Now, clear your mind and focus on it. Then give your wand a bit of a twirl, like this, and say, Expecto Patronum!
What if someone got a really embarrassing Patronus?
Got it? Let's give it a try then.
Like a naked mole rat. Why don't you just make yours, Ivy? You already have a corporeal one. Not even gonna try, Lottie? Okay. Bye, guys. I'm out of here.
Here goes nothing. Expecto Patronum. Same as last time. Relax and focus. Expecto Patronum. What's the problem? I've got my happy memory and can picture it vividly. Almost as vividly as
the Dementor attack. For some reason, I'm white. Real.
Still having trouble?
You look like you're about to collapse. Are you alright?
yes, afraid I'm a bit distracted.
By the Dementor you encountered in the forest.
Yes, and if that wasn't bad enough, I'm also currently Mr. Filch's #1 suspect for a crime I didn't commit.
Oh, I've been there. Sometimes I think I spent half my school days under suspicion of something.
And the other half, I actually was responsible.
What do I do?
Relax, and don't get discouraged. This is a very hard spell. I didn't get it on my first try. Or my 10th, for that matter. Keep at it, focus on that memory, and it'll come.
Thanks, Harry. I'll keep trying.
So you're just gonna follow me around, buddy? Waiting for me to return to the scene of the crime? Guess the answer to that question is yes. I'm being so sneaky. She'll never know I'm here following her.
That's the third time today Filch has given me a look like that. He even accused me of trying to make off with a suit of armor on the 4th floor. But I was just practicing my patronus charm.
You could always hide in the common room or in a bathroom. He can't reach you there.
How's it going? Any better? Nope, just silver glimmers at best. I'm starting to think my patronus has a natural aversion to Filch. Can't do it when he's practically stalking us.
Yeah, he could get in serious trouble for that. Or at least if this was a muggle school, he could.
And the Dementors. I can't get them out of my head. How am I supposed to focus on a good memory with one of those things breathing down my neck? I know it seems hard, but I have faith in you. You'll find a way, you always do. Thanks, Ivy.
How did you get your patronus working?
While you practice the patronus charm, Daniel and I can work on another angle. If we find the thief, your name will be cleared.
And Filch can move on to other unfortunate students.
What other students?
Sounds good. Have you decided where to start? Not yet, but I had an idea. What if the theft and the recent Dementor attacks were related? What if there's a connection?
Not very likely in real life, but in a story, almost certainly.
It's just odd that the two incidents happened at the same time.
Maybe, but it doesn't mean they're connected. And we should really be focused on finding the thief, not chasing Dementors. Dementors certainly don't leave footprints or anything, but the thief might have left something behind.
Isn't there a spell to, look at people's footprints, now that you mention it?
What do you think?
Does it matter?
I think Daniel has a point.
Should we inspect the crime scene then? Play detective for a change?
Maybe you guys should, because if I go there, Filch is going to be like, oh, returning to the scene of the crime!
No, I meant about the thief leaving something behind.
Though playing detective would be fun.
Not in the castle, probably, but somewhere else.
So that scrap of clothing, I guess it wasn't Fisher's because he didn't go to the forest, so it was whoever was in the hood, which I still believe is that one person who randomly showed up.
What do you mean?
I mean, he showed up for one conversation, but he showed up and has a unique voice and design, so he must be important.
Think about it. What would a thief want with a very rare, very valuable goblin-made sword?
Stabbing people. Selling it on eBay. Cosplay. Seriously? Yeah, people do crazy things. Or blackmailing goblins. Yeah, that's also a possibility. Nocturnally. Even your Muggle family? And I'll go to the Forbidden Forest. Really? Yeah! What could go wrong? Oh, okay. You can just go? Alright. Oh, they're gonna do the interior of Gringotts? Oh, never mind. I got excited.
Aww.
You? How dare you show your face around here?
Excuse me? Oh,
I
it's
beg
not
your pardon, sir?
We met just 2 days ago. You bought my family heirloom for 10 measly galleons. I am sure you've made quite the profit off me.
Why'd you sell him your family heirloom?
As I recall, sir, you seemed quite eager to sell. We only made a fair offer.
Fair offer? Is that what you call it? With a debt collector breathing down my neck and a non-liability clause in the contract?
Oh.
Everything was perfectly legal, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me.
This isn't over. You'll regret crossing me.
Maybe he was the one, actually.
Thank you ever so much for doing business with Borgin and Burks.
Oh.
Huh?
Better sneak after him. Okay, go.
Excuse me, you work at Borgin and Burks, right?
Which are you?
I was wondering if you buy rare artifacts.
In fact, we do. Have something to sell, do you? Something valuable?
My soul? I said valuable. Ugh!
A sword, you say? Not just any sword, I assume?
Aw, her face wasn't gonna pop up right in front of the camera.
Ah, we meet again. A polyjuice potion, I assume? No wonder why you were comfortable meeting here, in front of all these people. And the sword?
Yes, it's in my, pocket. Whoops. She's so good at this.
So that's why you arrived early? To check out the place?
Yes, I'm very careful like that, totally.
Remind me again, what was our agreed price for this goblin-forged sword?
10,000 galleons.
Borgin and Burks never gives an estimate without seeing the ware. I'm sorry, but this seems to have been a mistake. Good day.
Wow!
Oh, dear. Very sorry to hear that. But then, of course, I don't deal in stolen goods. Sorry, can't help you.
Well, someone's going to be here soon looking for the guy. So might as well camp out and wait. Or leave. That works too. Oh, those are real people. Never mind. That person isn't suspicious at all. Oh my gosh, is he seriously just standing out in the open with a sword on his back? Well, apparently you're much more intelligent than this dingus right here.
Wait a minute. What's in that package?
That suspiciously sword-shaped package. I knew it was a cosplayer.
It's the sword!
Petrificus totalis. It is! Dude, what his name is?
Stop! Thief!
Mr. Chance. Trip Jinx. Stupefy. Immobilis. Wait.
Confringo.
What? Oh.
One's up.
Slide along apparition. Stupefied.
What?
Also. Atmosphere charm. A pugna.
Oh, I killed him. Nice. He's dead now, and the sword is ours. Job well done, team. Kylie, you give me nightmares. What? Oh yeah, don't touch that.
That's it. You've lost. Show yourself, thief. Wenshi? Wenshi Scrivenshoft, right?
Did he ever tell you his last name? When she... Sorry, bud.
Scrivenshoft? As in the quill shop? What are you doing with the sword?
It's actually just a giant quill.
That's my business. Go on then. Take me to the headmistress. I don't care.
Okay. No, wait, I was bluffing. I do care. Please don't.
Hang on. No one's going anywhere until we know why you stole the sword.
No, go back to the headmistress and she can tell, and he can tell us then.
I told you, that's none of your business. Why did you have to chase me? I wasn't hurting you.
Well, indirectly, yes, you were.
Filch thinks I stole that sword. He wants to interrogate me. In one of the dungeons.
He's stalking us everywhere now, and Mrs. Norris too.
I saw him hiding behind a tapestry with his shoes sticking out at the bottom one time. He's more pestering than a Dementor, I'd say.
Huh, well, that is a problem, I suppose.
Take it up with Filch yourselves then. It's not like I can get him to stop.
You can if we turn you in.
Except that you can, with that sword you're holding.
And make it up to us as well.
Perhaps you can get us out of detention once in a while.
Professor Flitwick just assigned us a 4-foot-long essay on the scouting charm. You can help with that, can't you?
Are you guys blackmailing him? Guys!
Yeah, and after class practice too. You're a 5th year after all.
Guys!
And, oh! Find us the best way to sneak into the kitchens after curfew, in case anyone gets peckish.
I thought you guys were in Hufflepuff, not Slytherin!
What?
I'm sure we can find our own way around the kitchens. You can help us with one thing, though. Why did you take the sword, Wenshi? You don't strike me as a thief.
Maybe that was part of the plan. They were trying to make him think going to the headmistress was preferable to letting them blackmail him.
For the 100th time, none of your business.
No, don't let him leave! Oh yeah, I also ruined your deal, sorry.
You want the sword? It's all yours.
Oh.
Hey, where do you think you're...
He disappeared. He's only a 5th year and he can apparate. No, it's not. Don't just let him go. I'm sure he wouldn't mind being blamed either.
Ah.
Do we, though? Thought the professionals were supposed to do the investigating.
I'm sorry I'm such a coward. I hope you can forgive me one day. Love. Dad.
So your dad was bullied in Hogsmeade, now he's gonna kill everyone.
never changes. The strong crush the weak, and the weak cower in fear. But then there's the lucky, gifted few. A chosen one, hardened by the world's trials. Yet still, he remains hopeful and fearless. He dares to dream of a future filled with wealth, power, recognition. Everything he's ever wanted. And that future, it's here. His reign begins. His legacy awaits.
You're the main character from Hogwarts Legacy! That ancient magic helps you age really well. Is it though? They're probably just gonna say you felt bad and returned it. Well, go team.